Falchagou Gali Antur.
Bienvenue à votre émission de musique celtique, écossaise et irlandaise. Avec vos animateurs,
Le quartier maître Bruce Sinclair.
et la cartographe Margaret McLennan.
Vous y entendrez de la musique, mais aussi des petites capsules culturelles, des rires et des foleries.
Et naturellement, n'oubliez surtout pas de préparer votre shop, car nous aurons notre traditionnel toast, bien entendu.
Alors, montez le volume, asseyez-vous confortablement. Votre émission hebdomadaire commence maintenant.
Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue à une autre émission du Gali Antur. Hey, on est rendu au mois de mai. Ouh, hier c'était le jour de Star Wars. On est le lendemain. Voilà. Donc, ce soir, de la musique, puis peut-être du sujet. On verra si j'ai le goût de faire du blabla dans vos oreilles. Fait qu'on commence tout de suite en musique avec Gali Antur Ballade.
It was a cold and dreary morning in December.
Bon. Encore une fois, il décide que c'est pas ça qui se passe. Ah, le vilain garnement de... On va y jouer un tour. OK, on part.
And all of me money.
Sailing through the wild storm on the Gali Antur we go, with Bruce Sinclair and Margaret McLennan. Tales of seas they saw, battling the waves that crashed, brave hearts beating fast, adventures on the ship, stories that will forever last. From the shores of old Scotland to the lands across the sea, the Gali Antur takes us where no one else will be. From pirates and sea monsters to treasures buried deep, Bruce and Margaret fearlessly sail with secrets they will keep. Oh, the Gali Antur, a vessel so grand with Bruce and Margaret, sailing hand in hand they sing of epic tales and the oceans they roam, the legends of the sea, forever on. From the journey to the landing, from the coast through the scenery, Bruce and Mark show us such beautiful places where we're free. So thank you for traveling here on board with you. You sail with a proud and very passionate crew. Oh, the Gali Antur, a vessel so grand with Bruce and Margaret, sailing hand in hand they sing of epic tales and the oceans they roam, the legends of the sea, forever on.
in December.
December.
And all of me money it was spent.
It was spent.
Oh, where it went, oh Lord, I can't remember.
Remember.
So down to the shipping office went. Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. In that day there was a great demand for sailors. For the colonies and for Frisco and for France.
Bonjour.
So I stepped aboard a limey boat, the Otspur.
The Otspur.
A paralytical drunk on my advance.
Vance.
Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. It was on the quarter deck when first I saw 'em. Such an ugly bunch I'd never seen afore.
We're a four.
Oh, there was bum and stiff from every quarter. It made me poor old heart feel sick and sore. Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. There were Routians and Duchy men and Spaniards.
K.
And Johnny Carapos just across from France.
Quoi?
Oh, none could hardly speak a word of English.
What?
But answer to the name of months advance.
Months advance.
Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. Oh, I wished I was back in the Jolly Sailor. Along with Irish Katie drinking beer.
Beer.
It made me think what jolly chaps are sailors. And with me flipper I wiped away a tear. Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. Well, here we are once more again at sea, boys.
Again.
The same old bloody story over again.
Again.
So stamp around the capstan, give a cheer, boys.
Go Dean.
And sing again this beautiful refrain. Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn. Paddy lay back.
Paddy lay back.
Take in your slack.
Take in your slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy.
Handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso round the Horn.
There was a young maiden who lived all alone. She lived all alone on the shore. Oh, there's nothing she could find to comfort her mind but to roam all alone on the shore, shore. But to roam all alone on the shore. 'Twas of a young captain who sailed the salt sea. Let the winds blow higher, blow low. Oh, I will die, this young captain did cry. If I can't get that maid from the shore, shore. If I can't get that maid from the shore. I have lots of silver, I have lots of gold, I have lots of costly wear. Oh, and if I don't divide with my she could find to comfort her mind, but to roam all alone on the shore, 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 but to roam all alone on the shore.
Merci.
Et voilà. On vient d'écouter Strachpé, le chanter de Corsaire. Bon, tout ça pour dire que on a bien du fun encore. Hein? Bon, si je comprends bien ta question, Stéphane, 8 longues minutes semble faire référence à une certaine fin de game du Canadien contre le Lightning. Les 8 dernières minutes qui ont été longues avant qu'ils finissent par éliminer le Lightning et s'en aller maintenant contre les Sabres de Buffalo. Ça va être un tout autre style de game parce que on s'entend que ouf, les Sabres, c'est pas la même game. Ils sont plus jeunes, sont plus rapides, peut-être moins d'expérience. C'est là qu'on va voir contre le Canadien. Mais avoue que ça fait un petit velours de voir que le Canadien continue. Et c'est la seule équipe canadienne qui reste en chasse pour la Coupe Stanley. On ne se fera pas d'illusions. On va rêver, mais en tout cas, si jamais ils vont chercher la Coupe, ouf! Je connais un Gary Bettman qui va l'avoir à travers dans la gorge parce que lui, dans sa tête, le hockey, c'est rendu américain, c'est plus canadien. Pour lui, c'est de l'autre bord, c'est là qu'il cache, c'est là qu'il se fait payer. Mais bon, que voulez-vous? On retourne en musique, puis on revient un petit peu plus tard. Oups! Attendez une petite minute.
It's flap, sing, oh. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I bought the whiskey, he brought the light. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. 2:45, we're feeling fine. And when the sun comes up, gonna miss my friend moonshine. Well, now the possum screamed as loud as a possum could. I said I understood. When it's all inside, you gotta let it out. You gotta scream, shout, scream, shout, scream, shout, scream, shout. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. 2:45, we're feeling fine. When the sun comes up, gonna miss my friend moonshine. To this day, they talk about that night when the moon and the coon, the possum and the hound danced around, danced around, danced around, danced around. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. Me and the moon stayed up all night. I brought the whiskey, he brought the light. 2:45, we're feeling fine.
by yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love were ever wont to gain, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on a steep, steep side of Bellomond, where in purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. You take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Ah, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Ah, the wee birdies sing, and the wildflowers spring, and sunshine, the waters are sleeping, but the broken heart, it can say second spring, the wolf from Macy's fray the creed. And ah, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny breeze, on the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will ever want to gaze, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Ah, you'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Ah, you take the I'll take the low road. I'll be ensconced in a foggy, but me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Proud young carpenter, and Glasgow was my home. But when all my friends found woman hands, I felt so darn alone. Come spring I went to the Great Lands, because I had been told that the women of the Highlands are as beautiful as gold. As not there was Sandra with her braid so fair and long. She was the kind of poetic mind would sing about in a song. But when she broke my walking stick, she also broke my heart. And my search for a wife to wed was right back at the start. There was Rosie, 'twas a woman made of stone. There was no such strength of any length in just one man alone. But her body weighed 300 pounds, is a bit too much for me. So I went to the next lot to find a woman was still free. From Loch was a young girl from the farm, one would without the slightest doubt fall for her mighty charm. Round age I was when I found out she slept with other men. I gave up on my quest of finding true love again. I went home back by the West Highland way. But there my heart it pounded out by yon bonny braes. 'Twas by fair Loch Lomond that I'd spent my final days. The Bella, she was the finest of the land, so I seized my shot with a bound and knocked her on the lady's hand. By all the lots I never met a girl so wild and free. Now the Bella is the only one for me.
Exactly, money was spent in the average there. A sudden misfortune happened to me, a flick my shame to tell. Exactly, money was spent in the shining clear, and I held on to let them day to see my muddy day. Fallaroo, I didn't do fall, but you're a light out. Well, I did young when I did think that I was sleeping soon. But plague upon your little wife, for sheep and slint and doom. Sick Annie, she slept at the lock and set the door agee, and crawled up on her hands and knees to see what it could be. Fallaroo, a dickle you fall, but you're a lie dog. Then tay the bells we are had like sailing, she made them ring. Till Beth and I fucked up with my logs, the begging she would ring. And when she saw how what we slept, she ran to the good man. Says there's a lad in tay the house and not a what he's done.
Fallaroo, a diddle-doo, fall, but you're a lie down. Disgraceful thing, and it would provoke a son to see how the servant girls with lads and the gentlemen want. Providence has acted wrong, such pleasures for to be. The only servant lad at last is working for a fee. Fallaroo, a diddle-doo, fall, but you're a lie down. The old man he come venom selling, he pushed Benny's head. If Bethan or Foggy was a ghost, just wasn't they the deed. He dirty draws upon his legs, he'd on a cap of white, and he'd a face as long as my arm, and then his hand alight. Fallaroo, a diddle-doo, fall, but you're a lie down. By the shitter's broad and pushed me into the door. Thinks I'm a young lad, I'll come back with slimming girls you snore. Fallaroo, a diddle-doo, fall, but you're a lie down.
Et bien, de retour. Fait que ce soir, petite soirée tranquille, comme vous pouvez voir. Le monde ne sont pas trop jasants entre vous. En tout cas, au moins vous écoutez la musique. C'est déjà ça de gagner et c'est parfait. Moi, j'ai rien contre ça. Fait que j'espère que vous appréciez la belle musique que nous avons ce soir. Et on repart en musique.
It's fare thee well, lovely Nancy, for now I must leave you. Along the salt oceans I am bound for to steer, but let me long voyage be no trouble to you, for I will be back in the course of a year.
Talk not of leaving me here, lovely Johnny. Talk not of leaving me here by the shore, for you know very well your long journey will grieve me. I would have you at home when the loud billows roll.
She says I'll cut off me ringlets, all curly and yellow. I'll dress in the clothes of the young cabin boy, and when we're out on the dark rolling ocean, I will always be near you, me heart and me joy.
Your pretty white hands couldn't handle our tackle. Your pretty wee feet to our topmast won't go, and the cold stormy weather you could not endure, love. Stay at home, lovely Nancy, where the wild winds don't blow.
As Johnny set sailing, lovely Nancy stood wailing. Tears from her eyes in great torrents did flow, as she stood on the beach shore, her hands she kept wringing, crying, oh, and alas, will I ever see you more?
As Johnny was a-walking the quays of Philadelphia, the thoughts of his true love, they filled him with pride, crying, Nancy, lovely Nancy, if I had you here, love, oh, how happy I for to make you my bride.
Johnny wrote then a letter to his own lovely Nancy. If you will prove constant, then I will prove true. But Nancy lay on deathbed and could not recover. The day that he left her, he'd forever rue. Come all you young maidens, a warning take from me. Don't trust a sailor, not one of his kind. 'Cause first he will court you, and then he'll deceive you. Their hearts are tempestuous like the wavering wine.
Et on vient d'entendre Terra Celta avec la machine à laver. En tant que telle. Bienvenue à bord, Miss Andrea. C'est un plaisir de vous avoir avec nous pour la première fois. Merci de nous faire confiance. J'espère que vous allez apprécier la musique. Et bonne nuit, Joe. Le jeu. Un petit chien, puis il est déjà fatigué. Et bye-bye. En tout cas, amuse-toi bien, puis j'espère que ça va super bien aller avec ton nouveau toutou. Là-dessus, on retourne en musique avec Wait a Mile of Dublin du groupe The Burns Brothers.
boots, the boy with the drum and the flute and the gun that never learned to shoot. He's a poet and a chancer, and he rings the freedom bell to preach the gospel half possessed in a pushcart bound for hell. Paddy on the turnpike and he's tearing through the land, a drinker rum with a Thompson gun and a Bible in his hand. Don't be talking to him, for you'll never be the same. Before you know you'll go and join his patriotic game. He's Paddy out in Boston with the whiskey in his hand. He's a rover, he's a joker, and the son of a highwayman. He's a sailor down in Melbourne and a priest in Bethlehem, and he'll give you his all. If you happen to fall, he'll knock you down again. Paddy on the turnpike and he's tearing through the land, a drink of rum and a Thompson gun and a Bible in his hand. Don't be talking to him, for he'll never be the same. Before you know, you'll go and join his patriotic game. Jungle, teaching boys the art of war. You'll hear him in Calcutta reading Kipling at the bar. He's your man for every season, both feet in his gun. He'll read your stars and he'll show you scars if you're buying in the pub. Forever till tomorrow, good as gold, it's made of brass. You can trust him with your life or your secrets till the last. But you better lock your women up or hide your whiskey neat, for he's Paddy on the turnpike that younger with the meat. Paddy on the turnpike and he's tearing through the land, a drink of rum and a Thompson gun and a Bible in his hand. Don't be talking to him, for he'll never be the same. Before you know, you'll go and join his patriotic game. Hey!
Sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. You that is old in churchyard mould, he breedeth a mighty bow. Older for shoes do wise men choose, and beach for cups also. When you have killed in your bowl, it is filled, and your shoes are clean outworn. Vacuum a speed for all that you need to oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn.
mankind and waits till every gust be laid to drop a limb on the head of him that anyway trusts her shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad or mellow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong when it lieth along neath oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Do not tell the priest our plight, for he would call it a sin. But we've been out in the woods all night, conjuring summer in. We bring you good news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Sure as the sun come up from the south by oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and
There was a little ship in South America, crying, oh, the land that lies so low. There was a little ship in South America, she went by the name of the Golden Willow Tree. We hadn't been a-sailing more than 2 weeks or 3, crying, oh, the land that lies so low. We hadn't been a-sailing more than 2 weeks or 3 till we came in sight of the British rover. She sailed in the lowland, lonesome low. She sailed in the lowland so low. Up stepped the captain, says, what are we gonna do? Crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. Up stepped the captain, says, what are we gonna do? If we overtake them, they'll cut us in two. They'll sink us in the lowland, lonesome low. They'll sink us in the lowland so low. Up stepped a little carpenter boy, crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. Up stepped a little carpenter boy, what will you give me for the ship that I'll destroy? I'll give you gold, or I'll give thee, crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. I'll give you gold, or I'll give thee the fairest of my daughters as she sails on the sea. If you'll sink 'em in the lowland, lonesome low, you'll sink 'em in the lowland so low. Turned upon his back and away swam he, swam till he came to the British rover. He had a little instrument fitted for his use. He bore 9 holes and he bore them all at once. For he turned upon his breast and back swam he. Swam till he came to the golden willow tree. Captain, oh captain, come take me on board and do unto me as good as your word. For I sank him in the lone and lonesome low. I sank him in the lowland so low. I sank him in the lone and lonesome low. I sank him in the lowland so low. Oh no, I won't take you on board crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. Oh no, I won't take you on board, nor do unto you as good as my word. Though you sank 'em in the lowland, lonesome low, you sank 'em in the lowland so low. If it wasn't for the love that I have for your man crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. If it wasn't for the love that I have for your man, I'd do unto you as I've done unto them. I'd sink you in the lowland, lonesome low. I'd sink you in the lowland so low. He turned upon his head and down swam he, crying, oh, the lonesome land so low. He turned upon his head and down swam he, swam till he came to the bottom of the sea. He sank in the lowland, lonesome low. He sank in the lowland so low. He sank in the lowland, lonesome low. He sank in the lowland so low.
A gentleman's agreement of the lads with the hats. Feel the bass, hear the tune, see the dancing rats. In so many different countries we were born and raised. United in our hearts, we stand unfazed. Green blood, green blood, green blood, green blood. What's it in your drink? You step with your feet. The mystic sound of fairy tales makes your Irish heartbeat. Green blood, we're together side by side. Green blood, join us in our ride. Green blood, we're singing our veins. Green blood, we'll break our chains. The beat of our whiskey, it brings us the crack. Green blood is why we're here, for God's sake. We all have different colors of our skin. Look at us, we're bullocks, full of sin. Green blood, we're together side by side. Green blood, join us in our ride. Green blood, we're singing our veins. Green blood, we'll break our chains. Green blood, green blood, green blood. Green blood, we're together side by side. Green blood, join us in our ride. Green blood, we're singing our veins. Green blood, we'll break our chains. Green blood, we're together side by side. Green blood, join us in our ride. Green blood, we're singing our veins. Green blood, we'll break our chains. We'll break our chains.
Et c'était Green Blood. C'est une bonne tune, ça? Oui. C'est ce que je crains entendre. C'est un... Ça brasse, hein? C'est plaisant. En tout cas, j'espère que vous appréciez la musique ce soir. J'ai fouillassé un petit peu dans n'importe quoi, puis bon, tiens, on va mêler un peu tout ça, puis voilà. Il n'y a pas vraiment de ligne de pensée, c'est juste comme ça que c'est envoyé. Il en reste plus que 28 minutes à l'émission, déjà. Wow, ça passe vite, hein? Quand la musique est bonne en plus. Puis que l'animateur fait pas trop de blabla. Il n'y a rien de tel, hein? Donc, pourquoi continuer de vous achaler, puis on retourne à la musique?
Nous avons navigué sur toutes les mers. Hey, oh, c'est oh. Sans espoir de revoir la terre. Hey, oh.
tu devrais galère. Jamais le temps de regarder en l'air. Nous sommes tous arrivés en enfer.
My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't spite you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her go here and go there, and she went her way homeward with one star away, as the swan in the evening moved over the lake. The people were saying that no two were wed, but one has a sorrow that never was said. And I smiled as she passed me with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. I dreamt it last night that my young love came in, so softly she entered, her feet made no din. She came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding
ride the finest horse I have ever seen. Standing 16, 1 or 2, when you're riding so white and green. And you ride that horse so well, hands light to the touch. I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. When you're right into the night, without a trace behind, run your claw along my gut, just do it one last time. And I turn face to face where he used to lie, and look for sparkles in the night, put teardrops in my eyes. Right on, see, I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see, I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see, I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see, I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see, I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to. Right on, see, I can never be with you, no matter how I wanted to. I can never be with you, no matter how I wanted to. I can never go with you, no matter how I wanted to.
Et c'est là-dessus que se termine notre émission avec la tune The Road of Old Blind Dog. Je vous remercie à tous d'avoir été là. Ce fut une superbe soirée. J'espère vous revoir avec moi la semaine prochaine. Qui sait? Normalement, dimanche, il devrait, en tout cas, j'espère, avoir une émission avec là où les vieux jeunes font la fête à 20h. Sinon, c'est sûr que moi, je serai là mardi prochain avec le Gali Antur à 20h. Je vous attends avec un grand plaisir, avec plein de bonne musique encore celtique, écossaise et irlandaise. Et sinon, je vous souhaite à tous une très bonne semaine. Profitez-en. Puis, la seule chose que je puis vous dire maintenant, c'est Machenli Vendrasta.